What is up, AB gang? And this is your girl Ariel, and today I'm back with another motherfucking video. And I'm gonna just get straight to the point. I'm not gonna just be lollygagging. Um, Today, well not today, but for the past couple of hours, it's been kind of like a rough time for me. And I told you guys I was going through a spiritual journey and a spiritual awakening, and it is not easy. And it's not easy. But like I said before, or I don't know if I said in the first video, if y'all hear anything, it's my dog in the background crying. Hold on. You want to say hi? Well, say hey then, and stop tripping. Get your bone. Get your bone. Hold on, y'all. Get your bone. Get your bone, Bubba. Yes, I let my dog in my bed, but I do wash my sheets, so don't be like, she let her dog in her bed. I wash my sheets. Anyways, so like I was saying, today, not today, because today's not over with, but for the past couple of hours from the time I woke up at 8 something this morning up until probably about like an hour, almost 2 hour and a half ago, has just been emotional roller coaster. And I just felt the need, and I have felt the need and got even more inspired by someone to make this video. Because I had in my head, but I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't like people looking at me in a most vulnerable state. But this is a time where people that's going through what I'm going to tell you, what I'm going through, needs to hear it the most to make them feel like they're not alone. So, I am going to decide to do this. And so I'm just going to tell you guys what's been going on today, up until now. So today when I woke up, first of all, I wasn't in a bad mood, but my dog woke me up, and I'm like, I don't like waking up early, blase, but whatever. So time goes on, and I'm sitting in my house. Well, mind you guys, I don't have a job right now. I just started donating plasma yesterday, and by the grace of God, I have money for what I'm going to tell you. Everything works out in mysterious ways, and everything is supposed to happen when it's supposed to happen. So, and I'm in the process of looking for a job as well. And so, I woke up, was kind of like a little funky mood, whatever. But then, like, a couple of hours later, I don't know what I was doing, but I was laying down, and I was already just like in like this really weird mood, I think it's still retrograde season, and right now it's just mood swings is out the butt. It's this Cancer moon, if I'm not mistaken, or it's Cancer season. So my moods is just, and I'm not a Cancer, but I can feel the shifts and the energy and all that other stuff. But I had just not been in the best mood. I woke up and I don't know, I just felt defeated. I felt lost. I felt, like I had no control over my emotions. And I started looking at, I listened to tarot readings. I think I said tarot readings. And I used to think that those are evil, but those are not evil. Those really have a lot of, once you become spiritually awakened and understand spirituality, those, have, like, your angels talk to you through that. Like, it has, they have messages in there that you need to hear, and those help. They guide me. Not all of it resonates with me, but I take bits and pieces of the messages that does resonate with me. And yeah, like, I was listening to tarot readings, and I started to like think. I overthink almost like everything, literally almost everything, and that's something I need to work on. I'm not gonna say I hate that about me, because I still need to love that stuff about me, even if I don't like it. But I had it was like a reading, and the reading was about, I saw a reading last night and today. Both of the readings was about letting go, of just anything that's caused you negative blockages. It's just all these things. And I'm like, bro, what is it? What exactly is it that I need to remove out of my life? And I don't know what it is. And right now, if you understand spirituality, I am in a phase where it's called the dark night of the soul. So I'm basically facing I'm facing my traumas, I'm facing my desires, I'm finding myself, figuring out who I am, what I like, what I don't like, and you get lost, like you're in a cocoon, but the cocoon has all these like things that you've been through, the things that you want all up in it, and you're trying to sort all of it out. And once you have it sort all out, then you're just, you break free and become who you truly supposed to be. And that's exactly what I'm going through right now. I figured out that last night. I was like, man, I'm going through a dark night. So I looked it up. I heard readings about it. I was like, let me go look it up. And that's exactly what I'm going through. And this may sound demonic to people that don't understand. This may sound like, what is she talking about? But, do your own research. Go look it up. If you don't want to, it's cool. But for the people that does understand what I'm going through, or the people that's having these feelings of lost, confusion, don't know where to go, mentally, not stable, not even mentally stable, but just having these mood swings, you're not alone, because I went through that today, I'm still going through, but today was kind of like one of those days where I just was like, I don't feel like getting out of bed. I literally slept. I was supposed to go to this job thing, but I didn't end up going because, like, I just didn't have any type of push or motivation to just get up. But, so I had saw these readings or whatever saying let go. So mind you, my mind is already going 100 miles per hour. And then on top of that, probably 10, 20 minutes later, I go to the bathroom and I flicker my light on, and my lights are cut off. So I'm like, wow, my lights get cut off, like, what am I supposed to do? So the old me would have like freaked out, threw a temper tantrum, said, F this, I don't want to do this no more, I hate it here. All these negative, just piling up on top of each other. I was just, the old era would have done that. But I took a breath. I was like, took a deep breath, and I sat down. A couple tears came out, I'm not gonna lie, because I was like, I don't know what else to do anymore. Like, I want to give up, but you don't give up on your dreams. You do not give up on your passion. You don't give up on your truth. And you do not give up on what you stand by and what you stand for. When you're trying to become who you are, when you're trying to chase after something, something and go after your purpose, it's going to be hard. And you cannot, you can acknowledge your emotions. You can acknowledge what you're going through. You can, write it down or figure out, okay, this is what I'm going through, this is how I feel, but don't let those emotions take over you. And I did that for like a couple of hours, until one of my friend came over, and, she's been here every step of the way. She's helped me, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And I am so, so blessed and grateful for that. And I just, I wouldn't know what to do if I didn't have that support. I have my sister, she supports, but it's certain things that some people are never going to understand unless you've been through it. And she's been through it all, Bless me. But, she came over and I was just like crying. And she was like, what's wrong? Well, she already knew what was wrong, but I told her, hey, you want to be in the video? But I was venting, and I was venting. But I'm sorry, I'm skipping the whole thing, what happened. Okay, before she came over, was just like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do anymore. I feel lost. Like, I just feel like giving up. But at the same time, like, I made a promise to myself that I am going to have a name for myself, that I have a purpose on this life to fulfill. And I cannot give up, because there's other people out there that's going through the exact same thing. But they call it mental health. They call it depression. They call it bipolar. All these things that the third dimensional people call it is really just a spiritual awakening. And I went through this a couple of years ago, The same thing. Everything that's happening now was the same thing. I was depressed. I slept all day. I distanced myself. I didn't want to be bothered talking to anybody. All these things, and you know, I don't. I really don't. I'm not putting down, mental health, because I was diagnosed with bipolar. I was diagnosed with depression and all this, anxiety, and I had to take medicine, pharmaceutical medications. But the more I'm understanding what a spiritual awakening is, the more I'm understanding that wasn't something that needed to be taken care of with pharmaceutical pills. Because that only suppresses the issue. It doesn't really heal what's going on. Because you're going to always think there's something wrong with me, or I'm bipolar, I can't do this, or I'm depressed, or you're labeling yourself. You should never have to label yourself. And that's exactly what I did. And at the time, I was put in a facility where it's a group of people, they talk about how they feel, and I felt good. I felt good, as I was talking to people, and I felt like, oh, okay. But after, I didn't want to take the medicine for some reason. I mean, I would take it, but I didn't want to take it because, after I would stop taking it, or, I didn't have the medicine, I would freak out. I was codependent on that medicine to suppress what was really going on inside of me internally. And now that I'm going through it, I look back and I'm like, I should never taken that medicine, because it only suppressed that feeling of feeling alone and sad, not really going deep within and really healing what's really triggering you or what's emotionally bothering you. Because if you continue to take these pills and you continue to, go to the doctor and they tell you what's wrong or whatever, spiritually, they don't understand what's going on. Medical-wise, okay, yeah, it helps, but it's also side effects that come with that. Why would you want to keep taking stuff that has side effects and only suppresses the issue? Why don't you want to be fully healed? And mental health to me is depression, all that. That's just a spiritual awakening. They call it this stuff so you can take this medicine and go buy this and go buy, these pills to take. All these put these chemicals in your body. They say it's called a chemical imbalance. No, your chakras, these are imbalanced. That's what needs to be fixed. You need to heal internally. People have stuff, they put bandages over the wound and expect it to still not leak out when it's not fully healed. That was me. And now that I'm going through this, now I can acknowledge how I'm feeling. I can acknowledge what I'm going through. I can acknowledge, hey, my bad, y'all don't know. I can acknowledge what I'm going through, which is my spiritual journey. I don't need medicine to suppress an issue. I need to heal myself and go within, and that's what I've been doing. And as I'm crying and I'm going through this, and as I'm talking to my friend while she's here, she's like, you have to go through this because you're going to help a lot of people. Because a lot of people don't have the support system spiritually, emotionally, mentally, to be there for them. Yeah, I can send you to a doctor all day long, but you're still going to be feeling sad on the inside. You're still going to be having a hole or a void. You're still going to be leaking wounds after keep putting bandages over it. It's still going to be there until you fully heal. And you can you can do holistic medicine. You don't have to take chemical medicine. You can take things that are natural to heal your body internally. Or you can just really do meditation. You can do all these things that they don't tell you about, or they say it's evil, that they said it's, it's not good for your body. But the stuff that they say is good is really bad for you, but the stuff that's bad for you is really good for you. You get what I'm saying? But you just, yeah. But anyway, so I'm going off topic. I'm not, but that's where it's kind of going into. But I had, what's wrong with here? I had, I cried today, probably for a minute, and I slept. Then I was like, you know what? My electricity came off, but by the grace of God, I donated yesterday, and I had enough money to turn on, to cancel this light bill that was stupid high all the time, and was able to pay for another electricity company that works with the money I am bringing in, for right now. And I was like, you know what? Everything in my house that I'm losing is meant for me to lose, to work with me. My spirit guides, my angels are helping me right now, and helping me to just, go with the flow. Don't be so, and I'm not coming on here looking for sympathy. I ain't coming on here for people to feel bad for me. None of that. This is just me being honest and me trying to help as many people as I can that's going through the same thing. You're not lost. You're not depressed. And if I wouldn't have never taken that medicine, I probably would have been who I was truly supposed to be. But it's okay. Everything happens for a reason. And I'm going through what I'm going through now because I have a purpose, and I found my purpose, and I know what I want to do in life. And in order for me to fulfill it, I have to be the authentic me. I have to stand in my truth. I have to speak my truth. I have to, be confident, have courage, and heal. I can't heal or help anybody else when I have healing to do as well. I can't help other people when I'm over here if I decide I want to go take some antidepressants. That's not helping. It's not healing. It's not helping anybody. It's just suppressing. And so, you can look at this video, you can laugh. You're like, what's she talking about? Ariel going crazy. I ain't going crazy. I just see things for what it really is. And, I just hope that, somebody can learn from this video. But, thank God I got my light bill turned on. Everything you see, the fan is going, but everything got turned on, and I was happy. But I still laid back down afterwards, and then that's when my friend came over. But after that, that's when me and her had a discussion. We talked, and then I just was like, I want to do a video. She was like, you need to do this right now because this is how you feel. People need you. What is my dog doing? People need you right now. Blase, blase. So I'm like, it just gave me an idea, and I wanted to make this video before I got out of this feeling before, because I'm overcoming the emotions. I've acknowledged it, and I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better, but I still have a lot of work to do. But I wanted to make this video before I forget to make it, and before I lose what I have to say, because I'd rather talk while I'm still in this stage. I'd rather talk while I'm still in this stage, so I can really be me, so I can really express how I feel without being like because I really want to get my word out there. And yeah, but that's what happened today. But now, up until now, I'm feeling better a little bit, and I decided to make this video, and I just want to help as many people as I can, and to let you guys know that you are not alone in no form of fashion. You're not alone. And if you ever need help or somebody to talk to, I will put my information at the bottom of the screen, in the description box. It should be in there. But I think I'm gonna end it right here. So I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Like this video, comment on the video, tell me what you feel, tell me what you think. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, a thumbs down if you didn't like. I hope people don't give it a thumbs down, but if you do, it's cool. You ain't here to please everybody. But comment, like, subscribe, share this link with everybody. You never know who's going through something behind closed doors and think that they're mentally ill or whatever the case is. Please share this with as many people as you can. Help me get my views up. Help me get my subscribers up. The more people, the more better it is. I will help the world. The chilling of the world. Hope you guys have a great day. Again, this is A.B. Ariel B. Nails in the building. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go.